So if you were to plot average velocity in the graph from O to D, right? O to D. What is average velocity? Change in y-axis by change in x-axis, right? So how do you plot the change in y-axis? This is the change in y-axis. What is change in x-axis? This much here is the change in x-axis, right? So we have y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. What are the coordinates of O? It is 0, comma 0. Coordinates of D, 5, comma 5. Why? Because 5 here and 5 here. Right? Now, what is M is equal to y2 minus y1, which is 5 minus 0, 5 minus 0, x2 minus x1, which is 5 minus 0, 5 minus 0. Therefore, 5 by 5 is equal to 1, which means along the path OD, oh, my bad. We can't say it's OD because there's no path OD. So we can say that between the time duration when the object was from O and D, the average velocity was 1 meter per second. Okay. Right. Now let's see another case. So this time we have average velocity from A, x1, y1 to C, x2, y2. And how would the slope look like here? Run followed by a rise. What is rise? y2 minus y1. y2 minus y1, which is 5 minus 5, because the coordinate here is 1, comma, minus 5. Okay. So 5 minus minus 5, which is plus 10, and x2 minus x1. x2 is 3, x1 is 1, 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2, 5 meter per second. So the average velocity from A to C is 5 meter per second. And it's very evident because the slope is increasing, which means the average velocity from A to C is 5 times that of O to D. Okay. Let's do one more. Along OA, which is x1, y1, O, x00, x2, y2 as 1, comma, minus 5. Now in this, m is equal to y2 minus y1. And how do we plot the graph? The slope would be like this, coming down like this, right? So average velocity is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, which is minus 5 minus 0 by 1 minus 0, which gives us minus 5 meter per second, the average velocity. Okay, not speed, average velocity. Therefore, the sign negative. Hope this makes sense. Okay. So please make sure you complete the other points as well, maybe from O to C, O to F, O to G, O to H, F to H, F to G, G to D. Try to complete all these parts and figure out what the average velocities are and what can you infer from them. Okay. And I have a question for you. Which paths here, like O to A, O to B, OC, OD, OF, which among these, or maybe the complete set of paths, including OE and OG, which among this would give you the maximum value of average velocity? Okay, so that's the question here. Think of it.